Alright, so today is a very special unboxing. These are covered hoppers from Tangent. These are the PS4750 covered hoppers, very popular. These are both patch jobs over Rock Island for Chicago Northwestern, and they were patched again by MGHX. And these cars were found locally here in Wisconsin, just outside of Janesville, and they were photographed by yours truly, Shawn's Trains, and they were weathered and detailed by none other than Adam Bunkelman himself, who did an amazing job just from looking at these here and a few update photos he sent me. I am so excited to present these and unbox these. Let's dive right in and take a look. Alright, so we're going to take these out one at a time, and just before I pull them out, I'm going to bring up a photo of the actual car here. So this is MGHX number 1034. This car I photographed myself outside of Janesville, as I said. Beautiful car. It was hard to pass these up when I saw them. I absolutely had to stop and get some pictures. These things were just too beautiful. So you can see some more fading here. This is one of the faded cars, as you can see on the end of the box. So the Rock Island was more faded. The C&W logo is a little faded. Of course, beautiful patches, and as I understand, the decals are done by Circus City Graphics. I think he's out of Baraboo, Wisconsin. Again, these are absolutely magnificent cars. There is nothing left to want to do to these cars. So I'm just going to gently remove it. Make sure nothing's sticking. I mean, he did all around this thing. It is just beautiful. Looks like we had a little something, maybe a little schnibble left over from trimming these, I think, smoke box graphics decals for the reflective stripes. But very beautifully done. Went so far as to do the ends as well. Let me get in here a little bit closer for you. Let's tap that there so you can see. Just look how beautiful that is. Just how expertly done these are. Adam is an awesome modeler. You may have seen some of his stuff floating around the internet. He specializes in Chicago Northwestern and Green Bay and Western. He's got a beautiful layout. I've got some pictures up that Shawn McGrath and I visited previously. So if you want to check that out, I'll see if I can, actually, they should be on my Chicago Milwaukee Northwestern page on Facebook if you want to see them. Oh, and here's some extra roller bearing caps because these models do have working roller bearing trucks. So box this up. These are definitely among my favorites now, instantly. So next up is MGHX number 1046. This is another hopper, same location, just a different place in the contest. There's a whole bunch of these that were out there, just absolutely gorgeous cars. And then this is a different part number. These two are actually the same part number. They're just all going to get patched anyway, so it doesn't matter. Basically, what I was looking for when I purchased these was familiarity with the fading of the Rock Island, the placement of the logos and whatnot, because the C&W logo is in a different place, and to make sure that these would transition well to cars that I wanted to do. And then Adam just kind of worked with what I gave him. So, of course, he did an amazing job. So, here's the next car. Beautifully done. Again, the ends look amazing. Here's the other side. Just beautifully faded and everything. I think it just looks amazing. And the fact that I see these locally is just makes it that much cooler. And if you look at the top on this one, you can actually see the different colored panels. I'm not even sure if that's correct or not. I'm not sure if Adam did that or if that came in the box. I guess we'll find out when we get to the next one. But it looks so sharp, it just adds that much more flavor to this car. Again, just an amazing job by Adam. And of course, by Tangent. You know, every great artist needs a good canvas to start on, and Tangent's a great place if you're looking for detail. I've got some more stuff I'm looking forward to sending Adam in the near future, and I'm sure he'll do just as good with those. He has my absolute confidence. And then this is going to be MGHX 1002. Excuse me. Man, that is just beautiful. There's the other side. Just gorgeous with the patchwork. Going over a little further. I mean, the hoses, the wheels, everything just looks amazing. I can't wait to get these on the layout. Perfectly faded. And of course, they're not going to perfectly reflect the prototype. There are going to be small variations. I don't know, I can't even imagine how difficult it would be to try to perfectly match the prototype on cars this intricate. And you can see that he probably did that himself there, because the other car here has all matching color hatches. So, I mean, there's another nice, very nice touch by Adam. So, with that said, I'm going to throw these up on a turntable. We can take a little bit of a closer look at them, and we'll get them on the layout. So we're going to take a closer look at these so we can see them a little bit more steadily than just me holding them in my hands. But just look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So you can see specifically here on this one where there's only enough patchwork to cover up where they need to put the number. That ROC is still visible. And then on this one over here, ROC is much more faded. And you can see where they double stacked the numbers and the letters for the call, and then over here they put them side to side. Now that I don't have pictures of being different on each car. I just basically have vague side shots. So all of that was just the thought that went into these cars. Here's 1046. Just absolutely beautiful. Just beautifully faded. And another thing that strikes me as so cool with these cars as for the prototype is that they stuck around Wisconsin. They stayed in the Midwest. They didn't end up, you know, in storage somewhere or something, but they're sticking around Wisconsin. These can be found outside of Janesville. I forget. It's not Footville, I don't think. I'll put a screenshot in here of the map, but it's just a beautiful area. And so these cars were just beautiful in that scenery. You can see how he's got the dirt kicking up from the wheels in the backs here, just beautifully done. You can see on this side he's got the matching patch over here, the MGHX with 1048, and then the rack visible, and then on this one, of course, it's completely patched over. Just such a thoughtful design in patching these cars. Here we've got the year that the car was done in. Very tasteful, very well done. Adam, congratulations, dude. You knocked these out of the park. I could not be happier. Just look at that. Just beautiful. So that, I think, just about wraps it up. One other thing I will kind of point out, if you can see in between here, I may have to raise this up. I'm just going to pick up the camera here. But as you can see here now, having these side by side a little bit, you might notice how the patches on the side vary as well. It's just not just a square patch on all of them. And that's nice. I really like that. Just a little detail to make them each pop a little bit from each other so they're not so similar. And I absolutely love it. So you can see the graffiti on the back sides a little bit there. But just beautifully done. So let's get them in the layout and see how well they work. Alright, so first thing I gotta do is I gotta finish some switching ops over here before I can get these out of here and make use of them. I gotta get some cars out of the way. So I'm gonna do that real quick. We're gonna hyperlapse through that, and then once we're ready to go, we'll get in a little bit closer so we can see some operations. I just want to give a special shout out to Adam Bunkelman for helping making this happen. It's a hard and a rare day that you find someone that you can trust to make something come to life like this. As you can imagine, this wasn't cheap, but Adam, I thought, was a very fair price. Of course, for pricing for something like this, you'd have to contact him, Adam Bunkelman. You can find him on my page on the Chicago Milwaukee Northwestern. I'll take him in a post with this, so that way if you are interested in doing work like this going forward, you can contact him. With that said, I could not be more satisfied with these cars. They look beautiful. I definitely need to get some scenery done on this layout. Just this scene is too cool. So I've got some pictures coming up after this I think you guys will enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about this stuff. I think it's really neat to not only get cars weathered, but to get locomotives and cars weathered per prototype, especially if it's something you've seen, which is something I don't get modeling, you know, a fictional thing, like the modern Milwaukee Road, or even if I continue forward with Milwaukee Road 1975. I never saw it. And if I did, I wouldn't see the graffiti and stuff. So I've got some considerations to make. But to see stuff like this and to have it come to life is just something else entirely. I think this is where it is for me with this hobby. This is too cool. So again, thank you so much, Adam. You've been a great friend and an amazing modeler. So for the rest of you, thanks for watching Shawn's Trains, and we'll see you in the next video.